Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, well, Jiu-Jitsu in general started in Japan and eventually came over to Brazil. And Jiu-Jitsu actually means gentle art, so it's actually, it's less about force and more about like a subtle technique.
Well, I've done jiu-jitsu before my time at New Paltz. I did jiu-jitsu at Sarah BJJ. Matt Sarah was a professional mixed martial arts fighter, and he was a world champion. And I trained under him for a couple years, so I was really excited about the club here. So I knew about it before I even got to school here.
Coming here my freshman year, like, I really didn't have any friends. I didn't have a support network, and I didn't have any way to let out my anxiety. So, you know, being focused on jiu-jitsu and making it like a part of my routine really helped relieve my stress and really gave me a place to belong.
I try to teach as best as I could, but I don't know. It's a learning experience for sure. Teaching's not that easy. Typical class, we do like 10-15 minutes of warm-ups, do a little stretching, and I would teach a move, and we drill it a couple times for like 20 to 30 minutes. And then after I feel like everyone has it down, we do live, which is everyone's trying as hard as they could to submit each other.
Grappling, which is fighting on the ground, and the point of it is you want to submit the other person, you want to make them like tap out, and it's all about, like, you know, that contact between the person, staying tight to them and controlling them and submitting them.
So the whole thing about the triangle is you're trapping their head and their arm, so they're being choked like this, okay? And what I do is I separate their arm so I can just sneak my leg and my two legs between their arm and their head, okay? And I squeeze their arm against their head just with my legs, okay? And I pull their head down so I choke themselves with their own arm. And that's pretty much what the flying triangle is. It's awesome. Me and my brother do it sometimes. Like just the other day, there was like one slice of pizza left, and we're like, I don't know, I want it, he wants it, we're gonna grapple for it. So that's how we do things.
Being the only girl in the room, walking into something you have no idea about, the only thing you know is it's fighting, and you're the only girl in the room, that was definitely intimidating. My biggest fear was less about getting hurt and more about like just not being accepted and feeling out of place. But once I got there, I found out that that wasn't the case, and like I was never discriminated against for being a girl. Like I was accepted and trained, and it was never an issue.
Girls like Christine, like who aren't that big or really that strong at all, can beat like really big people, and that's what jiu-jitsu is. You know, it instills strength and power and confidence in the smaller people.
Jiu-jitsu has definitely developed my character. I definitely feel more confident. I definitely understand myself and my limits and where I can go and what I can do, and it also it's become like a part of my character. You know, a lot of people know me as that crazy girl that likes to fight and do jiu-jitsu, so it's really changed me.